So now I decided to check this new CVE coming from React that was already published a few days ago, like a week or something. More or less, I know that the criticality of this vulnerability is really high, but honestly, I don't know how the exploitation works. So I decided to make this streaming more or less around this to know how it works and maybe which kind of indicator of compromise this or the exploit can leave behind. So yeah, I will try to understand how it works and then maybe run a proof of concept on my Kali Linux machine. I'm sure that there is a GitHub with a Docker already around. So yeah, I will try to do it in that way. So let's go for a GitHub. Okay, we can see here in this GitHub repository which components are vulnerable for this CVE. The affected versions. We have a mitigation here. It doesn't look bad, this GitHub. So like I said, there should be a GitHub already replicating this. Let me check this. I want to share this.
Spoil the location of the treasure chest.
Okay, here I want to share with some friends. They're streaming, so maybe someone can join. So okay, so coming back to the main thing, let's open this. So if you have any question or something around, just let me know, and then we will try to figure it out. Okay, let's open the mux. React2Shell. Let's go to documents to make get documents to make this this proof of concept. Let's copy the repository. Okay. Then let's try with this. Honestly, I don't know. I never used this before, so okay. So we can do this. So I'm installing npm, and then I guess I will be able to install this. Okay. It will take some time, so I have time to read a little bit more. Hello, hello. What's up? So I'm checking this React2Shell. Yeah, not too much, to be honest. It was just maybe 4:30. I was able to leave, so it took some time, but yeah. So you can hear me? Can you hear me like without any noise or something like that? I don't know if it sounds good or not. I didn't test it. Okay, yeah. Maybe I need to take the mic even more closer or something. Yeah, I guess now better, maybe. I don't know. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, it will take me some time to set up the npm environment to be able to install. I found this repository that more or less explains the vulnerability, and it says the components that they are vulnerable for this. But I found also here a post that more or less explains the technical details. Yeah, let's open it. Okay. I will zoom a little bit maybe. So there is no checks in the code, I see. like this part. Cool. Okay, so the payload uses the flight protocol. Okay. Okay, wait. To be honest, the web pen testing or web exploitation is not my best skill, to be honest, but to looks really interesting how the process of the exploitation works. So it's even crazy. There is no authentication, no checks at all. I mean, it makes sense, right? It's a front end. I'm not a front end framework, I guess. Okay. So this is the payload. I guess this part. So the whole, let's say, content is the chunk, like described before, but I see here that it's calling some libraries and executing a child process, maybe to open a new process, a child process from the web server, and then execute a system command, to, of course, to create this file. And I don't know what is this. I mean, analyzing this, of course, if we have logs on the server, we will see these weird or strange payloads going on the server. Yeah, I totally agree with you. It's really complex exploit. Yeah, yeah. I'm totally agree. I think if we take a look. It was also this one. Node.js. 10 years ago. Yeah, I guess it's a way to interact with with the with the system. Cool, cool. Let's see if we can. Now it's time to. I don't know why it takes too long. I don't remember the last time I opened this Kali machine. Yeah. Actually, I've been checking the Twitch stuff and everything, and looks like I can invite people. So maybe in some point or someday we can make a collab and start talking about things here together and maybe share it around. I don't know why it's really slow. I mean, it makes sense because I'm streaming, right? So, yeah. But something I can do is, I think this repository explains really good the exploit and the vulnerability itself, and they have like different exploits. But I think I will keep it simple. I will try to find another one. Okay. This one is just exploit. Let's see if there is anything with. Let's try to. This is just the proof of concept. This is getting really annoying. I think I should prepare it before doing the streaming. But at least I will give it a shot to read the exploit and how there was the original one, I think, around. I think. This one. No, this one is just. Yes. Yeah, now the issue is all the GitHub is full of proof of concepts. What the fuck is this? Okay, this is interesting because here on the offsec they provide this, but they don't explain it. Okay, let's see it. This one, right? And so providing this allow us to define that the payload is a chunk. So where is the payload here? Okay, here defines the then method. Here I don't know where, to be honest. And then the response as this repository explains. Nice. And then here it is. Let's zoom a little bit. So this is the, of course, the payload. Where is the response? Here we have the variables. I don't know if these are, I'm not very familiar with the JavaScript. Okay. Exploit next. It gets the URL. Okay. So the payload is after slash this prefix one. So it's, so this exploit is a console log, yeah. This part of. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess just to verify that there is some kind of execution behind, and yeah. So this one is the proof of concept, and then we have this one, but I don't totally understand. I guess you can deploy this file on Next.js, and then this one. Okay, I don't have any idea of. Okay, let's check it again. Maybe. So you mean this $1 and then $4? Yeah, no idea, to be honest. I'm not really familiar with JavaScript. I mean, a bit, but not that much. And where else? So we have on the here and then here on the line 26. It gets every single key of the payload. Okay, let's have a do they have for this CVE? Yeah, not yet, maybe. Yeah. Okay, so a good website to check some explanation about the exploits. Nice. Let's check this one from here. I think this we have different ones. We can check a Python maybe, or yeah, shell script. We can check this one, for example. Exploit redirect. Amazing. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I would like to see something in Python. Okay. Maybe let's look later. So here's parsing the command that we, okay, yeah, here's the explanation. Here's parsing the information. We create two JSON files. Then we clean up, escape the single quotes, and here we have the payload. Where is prefix? So this one is using the same as you mean, let me check. This one. I will keep it for later. Maybe I can have this content maybe for another streaming and go through this post. Okay, wait. I will. Let's call it. Then. Oh. No. Cool. So this guy on his shell script is using, I don't know if the same one but almost. Child processor exec-sync, I think, is using the same method, maybe with different library. His is using main module, and then this guy is using the same one. And then he puts here the command to execute, and he's encoding to base 64 the command. That's a thing that they don't do in OffSec. So he is building the JSON, and I guess the payload is here. Yeah. And what's okay here? Here's to define that is providing a chunk, I think, if I understood correctly, of course. Cool. So this method is getting the answer, the response from the server, and then decoding the base 64 to see the result of the command execution. Yeah, I think it's a different way to do it. I guess there will be a lot of exploits right now. So for example, let's check this scanner. Maybe it's npm blah blah. So it's executing this. Blah blah. React2. Yeah. No. No idea. Okay, cool. This one provides also a Docker container. Git clone. This one is with Python. Cool, nice. This one would be even faster than the one I was trying to check. But yeah, I will try it later. The good thing with this one, I guess I will have, or we will have the view of the request made with exploit. So I will try this one, to be honest. Then this guy is providing a template for Nuclei. This tool, if you don't know about it, is an open source scanner, and is really used by book bounters. So yeah, really good one. Okay, here's the exploit, but I think it's from a different repository. Yeah. So it's manual exploitation with Purpsuit. That's great actually, because we could theoretically replicate everything and understand it. So I will just open a new one. Zoom it a little bit. Okay, let's clone this one and give it a shot. And hopefully we will have an environment to exploit. I will open Bulb Suite. Okay. So this repository itself provides this Python scanner, I guess, but I don't see it. Okay. Oh wait, okay. Now it's cloning another one, actually, another repository to be able to run the scanner, and here is the command for the actual repository. Okay, yeah, next, start. Okay, cool. So here we have the scanner, and then we can I don't know. Okay, yes, we are gonna do this. Then here we are gonna open that scanner, and then here we are going to clone the vulnerable Docker. Okay, here, cool. Then CVE, where is the command? Okay, cool. Here. Okay, this thing is still going. Okay, now sudo then doesn't know me. Okay. Cool. Then another again. Hopefully it will not take that much time. Yeah, I guess I have this issue right now because actually I'm using the Wi-Fi. I'm not through cable, so that's a shame, to be honest. But you know, it is what it is, and I guess the streaming is taking a lot of bandwidth from my network, so okay, here I guess we have, yeah, we have from one side the Docker with the vulnerable server. Then here we are gonna start our browser to capture the request to our vulnerable server and then be able to hopefully exploit. No way. It will take a lot of time. Yeah. Well, it's okay. I can maybe make a second part of this streaming and then show it tomorrow or something like that. But actually, it looks very interesting because let's say that it's a very complex vulnerability, right? But yeah, I was thinking on that. So it's really complex. I mean, it's a complex vulnerability, but you know, it's too easy to exploit it. I mean, of course, there should be a researcher that is trying and trying and trying and realize that there is no checks, no nothing there, and crafts this payload. Exactly. It's something that honestly it's kind of crazy, right? How I mean, before 40 minutes ago, 45, let's say. Yeah, exactly. But 40, we have 44 minutes of session. Exactly, yes, yes. That's another issue. It's another layer of difficulty of this exploit that we are not familiar with JavaScript. And of course, from my side, I'm not expert on web exploitation, but I think there is we saw a lot of payload that they are really complex. We did some exploitation about some vulnerabilities that they are on CMS or web application that they are way more complex, and maybe the CVSS is lower than 10, right? But in this case, it's amazing. You know what I mean? um, how a small, not small of course, but not checking the correct things, and then you get this, you got a remote code execution and then you get fucked up. Yeah, nah, this will take too much time. I was planning to stream maybe 1 hour. I think it's enough, but maybe I will just after 1 hour close the streaming and then prepare the scenario for the next one and maybe review on other things. But I was really curious about this one, this exploit. Actually, really cool that I will save it as well here to review it later. Okay, I will check this repository. It looks really interesting. This one is interesting because wait, I don't have really clear why this payload returns the response in the body. Response. Yeah, no idea to be honest. I'm not. I'm sure that there is a lot of people shooting already this nuclei template, trying to find servers around. Yeah, what a crazy thing. I saw on LinkedIn a LinkedIn post that was saying that they were comparing React2Shell and what was the other one, Log4Shell. Um, not wiki. Thanks. There was a post that they were saying yeah. I think you mean in the GitHub, on this GitHub, or where? Wait, no, no, here, no. There is a you can filter by CVE, but I think just for enterprise users. Let me log in my account. Hmm. Wait, I don't remember my password. um, okay, yeah, no. Actually, I was lucky because I was able to get this um, live license from Southern for just, I don't remember, it was really cheap. It wasn't even expensive. Um, Southern CVE. I don't remember the view all filters, CVE, cloud general. Yeah, we have CPE. Wait. I mean, I remember that there was a CVE or something like that to search um, for CVEs, but I don't remember which. Here, this one, the Boon one. So this is just restricted for people that they pay the actual full price. But I think you can use another ones to, let's say, skip this restriction and then find vulnerable hosts. Okay, almost there. I'm not sure, but I saw that you follow the streaming or the account. Um, I was trying to configure some gift on the when someone is following this account. I don't know if something popped up or not. I'm not sure. Were you able to see something like um, virtualog was following or something like that? Okay, so yeah, I need to review it. So let's see. This thing is getting even more more slow. Where is the here? I'm curious. Do you know? I mean, of course. I'm curious if the, the web firewall application that they use here is able to detect it already. I mean, of course, maybe they are already detecting it. But sometimes these solutions are able to detect these 0 days and everything. So maybe these guys were able already to block some exploitation in the wild. So I saw one guy that joined. Actually, there are some new viewers. So guys, we have been checking React2Shell. Mainly, we have been checking some exploits and also trying to understand how it works. Um, we have checked this post. If you wanna check it, I posted in the chat. This one is from OPSEC. Explain it really accurate, I would say. Also, this GitHub repository was good to understand the exploitation of this vulnerability. And let me see. I was checking this one before at the beginning. Yeah. And then we have an extra one that is the one I'm gonna check once we have the environment set up. It's a combination of two repositories. This one that the guy called Larman created a Docker container with a vulnerable environment, and we are gonna try to exploit it with the payloads listed on this repository. So the idea, like I explained it before, I'm trying to download the Docker stuff to be able to set it up and then run it and check if we can uh, see how or which indicator of compromise we can leave behind. Yeah, now we are just two guys. Everyone left. It's not really a good topic to check at 7:30 in the evening on a Wednesday. Okay, almost there. I will just keep this on a note. Yeah, maybe here. Yeah, and then here, add folder. We are gonna call it React2Shell. Yeah, now makes sense. I can save this here and here. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I guess there is not too many people looking around for cybersecurity right now. Okay, almost there. Actually, let me check. Yeah, maybe there fits better. Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, because the idea, I'll be honest, the idea of this, it wasn't like, yeah, maybe I can change it later or something, or next time. But the idea was more like, trying to have some chats with the people. But yeah, it's kind of also very difficult to discover someone streaming cybersecurity, I guess. It's always very complex to. I mean, I never thought before that going to Twitch and then look for people streaming cybersecurity or making analysis. Yeah, I was thinking on, yeah, exactly, posting, like post somewhere and maybe the people can join and maybe make a small community and review things and yeah, the things that we do together, I mean, maybe do some hack the box machines and those things, and also blue team stuff, forensic stuff. Yeah, I think the next time I will make sure if I want to test something to download it first before making anything. By the way, I will upload this streaming to my channel, so at least I will. I don't know if I will cut it or maybe I don't think so. I will just upload it and leave it there, like a React2Shell review and exploitation, and yeah. Let's close some things from here. Actually, I'm really curious about this. I don't know. It doesn't look like base 64. No. Let's drop the magic. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it. Nope. Yeah, no idea. Should be running already, right? Yeah, here, there you go. Nice, nice, nice. Now we can test it. This is running already. So I guess we can start doing like this. 3000. Oh, nice. We have this already prepared. Okay, so here we should have. Oh, why not? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's play it in this way. Wait. IP. Let's check my. Okay. Why? I'm using this. Ah, okay, yeah, because I'm listening on localhost. That's why. Okay, on the Docker container. Why it doesn't show off here? Okay, here now. Perfect. No. Why? I don't get it, to be honest. I don't know why it's not getting my request. Okay, it's proxy. Okay. Let's verify it now. Wait, I did it wrong, I think. Yeah. You mean the burp browser? I never used the burp browser, to be honest. Intercept. Open browser, cool. Thanks. There you go. You are a beast. Okay, should be this one. Okay, so let's just repeat there. And let's look for the exploit, the manual one. It was this one. Yeah, the result is in the body. So now let's shoot this thing. Let's put I don't know why. I think something is going on because on my laptop it works really perfect. There is no issue with that. But now in these new machines, I don't know. Maybe they are doing something different. Who knows? There you go. Do we have any traces? Yeah. There you go. So I guess if we are able to monitor the logs and and check everything. What is this repository? Ooh, cool. Okay, I will keep it. I think all these things, I guess we can, check it on a video or something. Yeah, I will put it just here. What the fuck? Hey, would you like some cheap viewers? How the fuck I can remove this guy? Yeah, but So there you go. So this exploit is kind of crazy. Let's try it something like, yeah, it works fine. And then you see here all the things. Crazy. So I think I will finish here. There you go. I think the next time that I will do some streaming, I will try to post it and let the people know. And maybe we can do something else. Probably I will just select a topic to talk about, a tool or a technique or something like that, and try to replicate it and show it in live. And yeah, if you are seeing this video, I hope you like it, and see you soon. Bye. Thank you.